Hi guys, this is Vincent here, and today we have our world record holder here, Kelly Cheong. So recently she just broke her deadlift record again. So today we're going to teach you guys how to do a sumo deadlift. So first of all, we're going to start with the setup first. It's going to have two parts lah. One is going to be the setup, second one is going to be the movement part. So the setup first, we're going to talk about the fit placement. So usually sumo is about opening our legs up, right? So high weight, you should be opening your legs. So a standard way of looking at it, you must always want to make sure that your ankle is just stacked underneath of the knee. So at this position here, if you bend a little bit, down a bit, so you can see the ankle and the knee are stacked together. Alright, so this is the whiteness that you have to want to go through lah, if you're going to do a sumo. Alright, so Kelly, can you perform the one that you're too white? You know, you're pushing your feet way too up. So what happens if you're overly, place your feet too wide? What happens is you're going to feel your inner thigh, which is they call it adductor. You're going to pull a lot. So if you're not flexible enough, you might be injured yourself lah. So it's always best to start at a certain angle first. Alright, so second point is regarding on the fit again. So other than making sure your ankle and your knee are stacked together, you always want to make sure that your feet are actually go across the bar. So if you look from top, right, technically the bar will be cutting your feet almost into half lah. This is where you know where your feet placement should be at. Alright, next we're going to move on to another part of setting ups. So it's going to be a hand placement. So usually a lot of confusion is a lot of people might be going too wide or too narrow, but it's actually pretty much standard. So you just want to start with your shoulder width first. So you want to see, your wrist and your shoulder are directly dropped down. So your hand placement should be your shoulder width. Okay, not too wide and also not too narrow inside. Just a natural one, wrist, shoulder aligned down. Okay. So next we're going to talk about the hip placement. So for the hip placement, I'm going to need Kelly to slowly lean forward with her chest and push her butt slowly behind by relaxing her knees, slowly down, 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 slowly reach the bar. Yes, be patient. Just hang on a little bit. Alright, so where she stops, so this is going to be a hip height or the hip position. Alright, so another second way for you to determine the hip height is actually by the top down way of doing that. So what you need to do firstly is just to deadlift up the weight regardless of the form first. So Kelly, just deadlift the weight up. Okay, so you be stationed in the position first, then you need to slowly drop down with a controlled manner. Slowly touch the ground, but not relaxing your butt first. Hold it on, stay still. So if you look at this height here, so this will be your optimum hip position. So this is the second way for you to try it. If the first way doesn't work for you, you can try this. You can actually ask your friend or families to take a video or snap a photo of where your height position is, and from that point, you work it out. Alright, so move on from the setup, we're going to talking about the movement lah. Okay, so how the movement is going to work is, so Kelly is going to grip the bar as usual. So instead of just pushing the weight to the ground, Kelly have to think of splitting the ground, right? So Kelly try to split the ground and squeeze your butt upwards. Very good. So this is where I'm supposed to be locking up with. So it can show a bit of how people lock up usually wrongly is, they overly push their butt and they push their knee forward towards the point that they're arching your back. So by just looking at this itself, it's not really healthy for the back. And Kelly, you feeling okay? So yeah, as you can see, this is actually not good for the back lah. So let's not do that. So you should be stopped by locking up when your body are actually neutral or you feel that your butt is really squeezed in, which is at this point here. Alright? So just to summarize everything, we're going to go from the setup all the way to the movement. So from the setup itself, so Kelly, try to place your feet first. Yes, make sure the feet is right underneath your ankle. So it's going to create a vertical line all the way down. Second, you will just make sure that your feet are over the bar. Alright, so third one is a hip position. Slowly lower down yourself until your hand reach the bar. Once your hip at this position here, you feel the tension on the hamstring and on the butt. Okay, you're ready to go. Next is the movement part. Okay, push it up. Split the ground, squeeze the butt in. Don't hyperextend, stay neutral. Slowly go down again. And repeat the process. Split the ground, squeeze the butt in, and down again with control. Feel the hamstring. And down. Right then, so that concludes our tutorial for our sumo deadlift today. And again, thanks Kelly Cheong again, our world record holder, for performing the deadlift for us again. So again, if you have any exercise that you would like to see or any movement you would like us to show you, so comment right below and we'll make sure to make a video for you to check it out, right? So see you on the next one and have a great day.